All right, hello guys. Today is 15th May, Wednesday, 2024. So, yesterday we said price was going to do an AB equals CD, which is this guy is AB. There's a pullback, right? And this is meant to be the CD because at that time price was at this point, right? So we're expecting it to bounce off this point and then to the CD. Unfortunately, CPI news happened, and moved down to grab liquidity up to this point. We also marked at this point, but we're not on the charts actively to see that there was another point where we could potentially get an entry. So points of entries were either here, as we marked out yesterday, or here. So if it got taken out here, you would have it would have picked you back in here, which still kind of coincides with this point, so it's valid. I mean, if you are taking this and 5 pips stop loss to do what? To get back here, first take profit, second and third, right? To complete the ABCD would have been good, but we're not on the charts. We're not actively on the charts. We're on our mobile, so we couldn't see this area. But it's all good. Today is another day. So we reset the charts and jump right into it. Do I still do this? So up to the monthly, Wow, we're moving up. We're moving up on the monthly. This week is turning out to be a strong buy. We have today and to Friday for it to actually play out. That's what it's gonna be for the months to still look like a buy. For the week, we're still looking strong on the buys too. So on the monthly, we are not sure of where we are because this place has not been broken. Neither has this last high been broken too. We're not talking this can well, this is a last high, but this was not broken. This was supposed to break it, didn't break it, so this now became the last high, lower high, and higher low. So it has not been broken. So we can't tell whether we're on an uptrend or not in the monthly or downtrend. On the weekly, you see this last low has been broken, alright, and we'll have the last high. So we have a higher high from this guy. We have a lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. So we're in the downtrend. And suffice to say, we recall that we are yet to do the ABCD of this guy. We're yet to do the ABCD. Price has not gotten there. If you go to the other videos, you see where we did the analysis. I don't want to spend much time doing repeating all this all the time. So we're going to start fibbing from this last swing. I think it only makes sense. Ooh, we are 61.8. Beautiful. So hold on, hold it. So we are not yet there, but we are close to it. We are edging very, very close to it. So that's it. So we're expecting also at all, we're expecting an AB equals CD at this guy, right? That's what we're expecting. So that being said, we're in a downtrend in the weekly, so we're expecting price to turn around at this point, 61.8. I mean, it's getting to discount price. While on the daily, I know we're supposed to be marking some things. I know this is our last weekly high. Just expand it. We might not use it for much, but let's just mark it out. That is what determines whether we are still in a downtrend or not on the weekly or the daily. So this is still our last low for the day on the daily time frame. This is the last high, which is more or less the last swing. So we are going to flip this guy again on the daily. Remember, we said we are heading to the market. We're heading to the 61.8 on the weekly. So it's also good to note on the weekly we have this downtrend line that we are also following, which is this guy. Going to market red again to differentiate it. So let's go back to the daily. See the reason for doing this. So because on the daily we are still in a downtrend too, but we are in a deep retracement on the daily. Let's bring this guy back on the daily last week on the daily. right? So we're in a deep retracement. We've gotten to the 78.6. So remember we said we marked this point as our turnaround power, or where we're expecting price to react to, which we are almost there, just a few pips and we hit it. So this is a likely turnaround spot that we envision. So price is going to hit this weekly downtrend line to continue going, like we said. While on the daily too, but on the daily we'll have something different. Our daily downtrend line was broken yesterday. It was broken yesterday, as we suspected it would. It might during the week. If you go to the weekly analysis, remember we suspected it might break it. Oh, we didn't know how long, but we knew it was going to. It was a possibility, 50% chance of it breaking it and getting here. So let's see how this week is going to play out. I think this week we might end up hitting this point, 341. Don't know how far, whether we're going to do a liquidity grab or liquidity sweep and weak it, or we're going to break it but close back below it. Right? We're not sure of what is going to be yet. But we do know price will definitely get to it. So this is where we are. This is where we're headed. We're heading. So there's no need for us to match a 61.8 fib for the daily for this swing, right? No need for us to mark that because we've broken it. Or what else we can do is on the daily we have this internal daily swing. What should I draw this now? Let's just draw this here. Right, it's like a channel. See, should I call this a channel? A rising channel. So what I'm saying is, seeing what I can call rising channels because of this has been validated multiple times, but this is still valid. It's still valid. Or it's just weeks that are above it. It's just valid. So this is a rising channel which should fall back down. That is another thing. So let's just do it properly again. This is for talking about a rising channel. If you see these lines are parallel to each other, that's what makes it a channel. So we're expecting. This is what we're expecting. Let's not forget this is what we're expecting. I'm just going to do it. Then we'll do what's going on. Then we'll do the one for the day. This is rising channel for price to fall back down to this point. So this is the daily. So let's go down to the 4 hour to see likely points of. Ooh. So on the daily, we don't have anything very close to us, so we need to go as far back as this point to pick our zones on the 4 hour. So this is number one. Ooh, so we're gonna get to it. But I think we'll just weak it for today. Just weak it, or liquidity grab goes to it, comes back down to the next candlestick. My point is either it does not close, either it does a daily candle, it close above it, and the following day it closes below it. So that's what we're looking at. If we are going to reject this weekly trend line based on this, because we're expecting this, there's an order block here, the 4 hour order block. They're expecting to tap into around here. So it's going to just be a sharp move up, a sharp move down, or a daily candle close above it, the next daily candle close below it, or just a week. We shall have to get to this point, right? We shall have to get to this 4 hour point. This is key. It's really key. Meanwhile, the next one is going to be this 4 hour point too, which coincides with where we reacted yesterday. This is also key. And you can say the last should be this guy with this point too. So This is what we're expecting. This is our, let's not forget, this is where we expect, just change the color, price to get to. This is the weekly 61.8 line. This horizontal line, this is the downtrend line that also coincides with weekly downtrend that coincides with the 61.8 fib level of the weekly. So on the daily, we have this channel. This channel so far has, can extend it. No, not this eight. Still sure I have it. I'm trying to do some adjustments. Let's mess this thing up. Okay, still valid. So we need to adjust this guy. I just touches to do, and this guy is trying to fuck somebody over, not me anyway. Um, so actually just so it's becoming. We're definitely going to get to this today. So I don't know. It's a short term buy. I don't know how the buy is going to be. It's kind of tricky because the, we're closer to the trend line that we expected to be, right? And the 61.8 fib is still there. It's kind of tricky. So at this point in time, buys are very tricky. I mean, we just have to wait. We just have to wait. But if at all it breaks this point, the higher furthest it will go for us to continue, for us to before we can turn around is here. So there might need to be there shall needs to be a rejection. The share price will need to get to this point, even though it's very tricky before it continues to fall down. So I mean, you might need to might want to wait till price see a rejection and turn around here and take sales to that side. But for now, I don't know. The best is just to wait. Should have waited. I was already in the buy. Should have waited. So that's it, guys. Can't really do much because price is at our very significant point. Have completed this ABCD. Don't know what else it's gonna do. Honestly, it's at the 78.6. It's close to the 61.8. It's close to the trend line. There's not so much it can do at this point other than just I don't know turn around or something. So this is it. This is the thing where you have to wait. This is the first time I'm doing an analysis and I discovered I have to wait. But I'm ready. Let's just see how it goes.